With an ever-growing collection of Nintendo Switch titles, there's lots to choose from and tons of different experiences to immerse yourself in. While most Nintendo Switch fans probably love a large number of games, your most favorite one is definitely very telling of who you are as a person and some of your traits in general. Stick around and see if your favorite Switch title shows up and what it says about you. Starting out with a classic, we have the beloved Animal Crossing New Horizons. If this is your favorite Switch title, then you really like sprinkles and will get them on your ice cream at all costs. You want both teams to win the Super Bowl because you'll feel bad for the loser, and you often do. You definitely store numerous amounts of things under your bed. You buy outfits for your pets even though they hate them. You're probably a very happy person, but also get sad quite easily. You hate when people use squirt guns when you're in the pool. You watch PewDiePie, but disagree with every single one of his controversial videos. And you got LED lights for your room, but didn't put them up because you're scared of the bugs that you saw on TikTok. Moving on to the scary Nintendo Switch game, if Luigi's Mansion 3 is your favorite, then you hate Halloween, like really hate it, even though you love this game. You're more of a cat person, even though you think Polter Puppy is awesome. You have glass figurines in your room and throughout your house, by your choice, maybe. You have multiple speakers but never use them, not because you don't want to make other people mad at the noise, but because you just don't use them. You hate the word collectibles. You think King Boo is the best villain ever in Mario history. You sleep with a nightlight on, and you lay out your clothes for the next day. Oh boy, the controversial game that most people have in Super Mario 3D All-Stars. If this is your favorite title, then you're probably under the age of 16. You are the biggest Nintendo fanboy ever, but barely have anything besides games. You think peas are disgusting. You've only beaten Mario Galaxy because the other two are too difficult. You play Subway Surfers on your iPad mini that has a cracked screen because you dropped it by accident. You stack the jellies and jams when you go out for breakfast. You keep all of your Switch games in a carrying case for the cartridges and don't put them into their actual case. When you did your laundry by yourself for the first time, you put everything into the dryer before the washer. The Pokemon game that was highly criticized by many and also loved by many. If Pokemon Sword or Shield is your favorite, then, well, your favorite Pokemon is not a well-known one. It's either El Creamy or some super obscure Pokemon that not a lot of people know about. You tried to start a Pokemon podcast by yourself, and you posted one video and it got 0 views, so you got mad and stopped. You often criticize Nintendo on Twitter for what they do wrong, but still play the exact games you hate on them for. You use Birdo or Waluigi in Mario Party. You sneak stacks into the movie theater, but it's usually just a pack of water and a pack of trail mix. You often lay on the floor because you think it's comfortable. You try to give your pets baths, even though they squirm and try and get out of the water. And your playlist consists of Nintendo themes and very little of anything else. Vastly considered the best Nintendo Switch game on the console. If you claim your favorite game as Zelda Breath of the Wild, well then, this was either your first Zelda game you've played, or you've played them all in the series. You get very defensive when someone tries to tell you that this isn't the best Switch game ever. You make Link noises in your daily life. You always talk about how you don't like other Mario games because they are too easy for you. You bought tons of games on the Nintendo Wii, to be specific, eShop. You're very dehydrated right now, and often are in general. You really like Kit Kats and make them one of your top things on your Christmas list. And you often interrupt your friend's song and unplug the aux in the middle of the song, which is very rude. A classic game, a traditional game, a main series Mario game. If this describes your favorite Switch title in Super Mario Odyssey, then you are probably a very relaxed person and a people person. All cats like you. even those cats where their owners swear they don't like anyone, then say, this is the first person she's opened up to. You have an absurd amount of ketchup in your fridge. You probably use Toad in Mario Kart and get really mad when you get coins in first place, even though that pretty much always happens. You have a junk drawer that has absolutely nothing helpful in there and no one ever goes in there. You love downloading demos off of the Nintendo Switch eShop. You're the type of person to keep buying $20 headphones every month instead of buying a $100 plus headset that will last you for years. And you hate all sports. A puzzle Toad game that mostly Toad stands bought, but if Captain Toad Treasure Tracker is your favorite, then, like I said, you're probably a Toad stan. You have lots of puzzles in your house, and you even hang them up, even though the puzzle glue that you have doesn't work well, and it makes you upset. Your name is probably Aiden, Cooper, or Simon. You wake up early for waking up early, so if you have to be up at 8, you wake up at 7:30 instead. Your family has coasters littered throughout your house. You eat lots of mac and cheese, and even put ketchup on it sometimes. You still have your Wii, and play it often. And you swear you're an introvert, but you secretly love talking to people and being with people. The highly acclaimed fighting game for the Nintendo Switch is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. If this one's your absolute favorite, then you're probably very competitive and probably have anger problems. Don't worry, cause me too. You really like drinking sports drinks at any time of the day. You're constantly on Reddit complaining about some mechanic in the game. Depending on who you main, you probably spend hours a day playing this game. Whenever you see a post about the Patriots on social media, you instantly go to the comments and comment about how they cheated, even though you're not an NFL fan. You have a very diverse music taste, and everyone seems to like the songs you show them. You complain about DLC being so much money, but you buy it anyways. And you sleep on your side. No reason why, you just do it. I do it too. This is my favorite Switch game. The brand new release that everyone seems to love, in Pokemon Legends Arceus. If this Switch game already has your heart, then you're probably at least over 18. You have multiple Pokemon posters around your room, and you always show off the one with a single Pikachu on it to be specific. You're always talking about how you'll start a YouTube channel, but never do it. You go to Target just to look for Pokemon cards and absolutely nothing else. You eat cereal for dinner lots of nights, not because you don't have anything else to eat, but just because you love cereal. You have AirPods, but you rarely use them. You're a very quiet person, but very loud around your best friends. And your memory is usually pretty bad, but you strangely remember the most random things. Rounding off the list with a weird but surprisingly fun game in Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. If this one's your go-to, then you 100% eat chicken nuggets for dinner most nights, and you cannot convince me otherwise. You definitely had or still do have a scooter that you ride around the neighborhood. You're either very young or very old. You drink out of straws every chance that you get. You're always talking about this game with your friends, even though it's been years since its release. You very much like Shy Guy for some reason, and you have an Instagram page that only posts Shy Guy content. You love to point out rainbows to everyone when you see one. And you're probably pretty trash at most sports.